Hello, Los Gatos. I feel like the luckiest woman in town today because I'm about to take you on a special tour of the brand new, beautiful Los Gatos Library. The library doesn't open for 2 more days, but we got special permission to go inside. It's a little bit noisy because there's a lot going on, so pay close attention so you don't miss a single thing. Come on, let's go see what's going on.
Assistant Town Manager for the Town of Los Gatos, and I've been the overall project lead for the library project since its inception. And I was trying to think about what term it really feels like to me, and I think the best term would be I've been the library shepherd for all of these years.
Capital projects are ones that are the larger projects for the town. This is the largest the town has had in many years.
I came here in 2003. I came from San Jose, where I had been working since 1975, because I knew Los Gatos was building a new library. They had just started what was called the master plan process, where they were getting community input and identifying the need.
My role was having the honor, frankly, of working with some of the most amazing people in this community who came forward to do what had to be done.
We're about to ascend the grand staircase here in the library. And Linda, tell us about this beautiful piece of glass and the beautiful designs that are here. And
this is the second piece of artwork that was commissioned to go along with the construction of the building. This is by Sherry Simons, and it's called Voice Over. What she has tried to pull forward is all kinds of methods of communication, not just written. There might be some computer code in there, there might be Braille, you might find Sanskrit, there might be some old German, there might be music, anything that makes you think of communication without it doesn't actually say anything, which might be a comment on the art or might not be. It's up to you.
So Linda, tell us where we are now. This is an amazing place.
This is one of my favorite spots in the entire project here. This is the children's garden. You can see back behind us there are books standing on their ends that welcome you into the garden. They are books of enduring love, that children have loved these books over time. And then you are free to sit or walk the alphabet on these blocks, larger blocks to sit on, to jump on. When you're getting too crazy in the library, you can come out here and hop around the alphabet.
Will there be somebody out here monitoring behaviors?
Nope, you're on your own.
That's great for the kids, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
It's free access from in and out of the library. You can only leave the garden by going back into the library.
Was the concept to sort of extend the whole learning process and learning the alphabet and about literature?
Literature, and to give them a place to be outside, to enjoy the fact that reading can be anywhere, anytime, anyway, and to kind of tie us into the new refurbished pageant park, which is going to be a project next year on the other side. Great.
If you're a little person like me, or just a little person, this furniture really rocks. It's perfect size and scale, and as you can see, it's very colorful and blends in with all this great furniture that's here in the children's area, and I'm sure the kids will really enjoy it. This is by far the best seat in the house. And the cool thing is that it's made from very green recycled materials. Linda, can you tell us a little bit about this?
Sure. This is called a nurdle nook. You are nurdling at the moment. It is made from plastic that is kept out of dumps, or if you've seen that horrible picture of plastic floating in the middle of the ocean, practically making an island out of itself. Plastic is ground up into little pellets, which are then turned into a medium that the artist would use. And then he, with his artistic vision, turns it into this. There's lighting behind it to make it glow, and you'll see that all of them are slightly evocative of the ceiling. They feel like you're in space, you're maybe in an arm of the nebula, you're maybe in the Milky Way.
And here we are in the teen town,
Right.
sort of sitting on the diner banquettes here. Tell us about this wonderful configuration.
The whole area of the teen was to be fun, and before we designed the library, we had a focus group with the local teens, and we asked them what they wanted. They said they wanted to be far away from the children, so this is the exact opposite corner of the building from the kids, and they wanted to see and be seen. And I think we really nailed this one, because there's so much glass around here. The little pop-out is called the tree house. From a certain point, you can almost see the high school, and behind me there is the group study room. So the groups, students learn more collaboratively now. They don't study alone, and so that group accommodates their discussion. You are looking through the grand reading room. And in the old days, that would have meant that's where the books came, and that's where you sat and read the books. But in the modern world, much reading goes on online here, and that is one of the unmet needs that the old library just couldn't accommodate. Like I said, there were 11 PCs over there, and that's all we could get in the building. Here, these are 18 PCs that are already in excess of what we had in the old library.
There's a lot of environmental features in the building. The solar system is one thing. We have solar hot water, have all energy efficient glass. The area out in front is largely bioswale. So all of the rainwater that hits the top of the building and a lot of the flat space outside goes into the bioswale. It's basically filtered by the bioswale before it heads out into our storm system. Bioswale does a couple of things. One of them is to filter the water. The other is to kind of hold it back so you don't get, as soon as there's a downpour, then the system is overutilized. This way, it takes a while for it to come out. So it's, I think it's a real positive thing.
I think definitely this library is going to be the gathering place. It's where the community's heart will be. It has so many interesting and workable spaces for the community to gather at all ages, and I expect that we'll see all ages in all the spaces, even though we have a children's wing and a teens area and the history area. I think everyone will enjoy all of it. And I do think it will continue to be a center for lifelong learning for the community, and appropriately a gathering place, a place that I think the community will call home.
Who do we find but the Los Gatos town manager, Greg Larson. Greg, I understand you sort of stop by here every day to see what's going on.
You know, as we're coming to the end game and opening just a couple weeks away, I'm stopping by every day to make sure we're keeping on time and on budget. This project has progressed magnificently, and we want to keep that going through to opening day.
And the numbers are good so far?
Numbers are great. We are on time and on budget, even in these difficult economic times, which is great for the community, and it's due to fantastic council leadership, huge community support by the Friends and others, as well as great staff work and work by our contractors to keep the building moving ahead.
And we have a big party planned for February 11th?
We have a whole bunch. The Friends is hosting a private event for the people who've made the library possible on the 9th, and then we're having a grand public opening on Saturday the 11th at 10 a.m. And we invite everybody from the community to come and join us to see this magnificent building.
We will all be there indeed, and Greg, thanks so much for stopping by and saying hi.
And thank you.
Thank you.
I get chills every time I walk in that building. I tear up, which I'm almost going to do now, because it is so exciting, and I feel so happy for the community that it is finally getting the library it deserves. It's wanted a new library since the mid-1980s. It's deserved one, and it's now getting one that exceeds its expectations and imaginations, and I just feel so happy to have been a part of that.
This is not building a conventional structure. This is really a special place. When you see people come in, whether they're people from the general public or the librarians or people that we give tours to, and the first thing they say when they walk through the front doors is, wow, that's the wow factor, and that's pretty cool.